Hello, everybody. It's Monday, and I was sick last Monday, so we're going to do Chapter 2 of Wild Arms 2 this time again. Or not again, but I guess this time. And we've got Muppy with us this time.
As not always,
As
but
not
sometimes.
always. But, yeah, so let's get started. We got a cat to catch in Maria.
Always fun.
Always.
This is one of those games that left a thorn in my side because I never finished it. I got to the second disc and life interruptions or
Yeah.
something happened and I never got back to it. And I'd have to start it all over again, which is fine, but yeah, I need to see the rest of this game.
Yeah, you do. I feel like I have to get a Japanese version of this game, too, because it'll probably have the vocals in the intro.
Oh yeah. I mean, even without the vocals, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, they added extra instrumentation, but... Like, you know, for some games where there's not really any difference, if I have the English version, I don't need the Japanese version, but for this game, I need the Japanese version. It's on my list.
It was a weird time when people were unsure about the whole idea of bringing the Japanese titles over with some of the Japanese intact.
Yeah.
They weren't sure how audiences would react to it. Nowadays, the only people that are left that think like that are complete retards or people that couldn't get licenses for songs because they waited for like 30 years to adopt the anime.
Yeah. Alright, so, if I remember correctly, when we finished last time, we have a cat up on top of the roof there, and we need to catch it.
Wait, catch it or find it?
Catch it. So you can see it if I turn the camera right. Maybe? Maybe not.
I really don't remember anything about this game, so I'm picturing, like, you remember, what was it, Peter Puppy or something from Earthworm Jim when you had the bonus stages and he was just throwing the puppies and you had to catch them?
Oh, yeah, no, this is just a cat that got up on the roof.
Yeah. We don't care about cats as much as dogs.
I like this guy. Every time that you talk to this guy, he says, like throughout the game, he changes things, but he always just goes into one long story, and it always just cuts them off with a snip. Like, that happens several times throughout the game. It's ridiculous.
One of the things I really liked about this game was that little bonus attribute system that all the characters had.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that, because we can actually go to one of those stores soon, I think. How the heck do I get up there?
I believe you have to go inside.
Really?
It's a total guess. I have faith that inside will help. Maybe not inside here.
Oh, there we go. You can reach the roof from the second story of the bakery. Oh, you can't undo an upgrade in this game?
I guess
maybe,
not.
I think maybe you have to undo all of them at the same time, but I thought that you could undo upgrades, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so second floor of the bakery.
Just out of curiosity, when I said I'm pretty sure you have to go inside, you did know that I meant this building, right? Like the one that you showed me and told me the cat was on, right?
No? I thought that I had to go inside from a different building. Yeah. That's the cat I gotta catch.
If it doesn't off itself first.
No, it never offs itself, unfortunately.
Like a good cat should.
Heck yeah.
What? Hey, buddy, what are you doing up here?
So the trick with the cat, if I remember, is that you have to get it to go into this hole. Pretty sure. Thanks, I can't read those books. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. Look at this, they just have a picture of a gun on the wall. Does anyone do that?
I want to now.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like, what's that on your wall? It's a gun.
That's a picture of a gun. Why do you have a picture of a gun on your wall? Don't you?
But should it be a painting or an actual just like photograph of a gun?
Right.
A blown up enlarged photograph.
Shoot. So apparently, I don't remember how to get this cat.
Oh, go up back on the roof.
I know. But here's the personal skills thing. This is kind of one of the cool additions. Every level you get a personal skill point, and you can use them to build up a bunch of special stuff, like resistances to certain illnesses. But the
I was
one
a big fan of counterattack.
counterattack is good, but advanced guard is incredible. So we're gonna build that up fast. And of course you can always hit triangle to see what they actually do, because some of them are a little vague. Let's see. Oh, that's expensive.
What did Downhearted do?
Downhearted. Ooh. Downhearted. I think Downhearted prevents you from using force points. Force point skills.
Oh, it looks like a resistance.
Yeah. All of these are for resistance. So, in theory, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7,
I see.
9 of
Okay.
these.
So these are all status effects.
If I wanted to, I could spend, 3 times 9, so 27 personal skill points, and make a character that's immune to every ailment.
Well, it'd be more than 27, because I think the price goes up for...
No, it doesn't. It's literally just 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure. Oh, there's tutorials for that, but I kind of already explained that. And then we can upgrade arms. Or items, I guess. Never mind.
You can't de-upgrade them. Which I assume means you also can't downgrade them.
Oh, right. We can upgrade armor, too. Grab a couple of these. And then we'll upgrade Ashley's weapon and armor.
She doesn't know why she had to give you that information, but it was vital.
And it was extremely important.
She stood there behind the counter and just thought, this is a person that needs to know that. I need to tell him that. If he comes over here and presses the X button, by golly. Did you just throw a knife at the cat?
I did indeed.
I applaud you. It looked like you ran into the cat there. Just pushing.
Yeah, so the cat can do that and we cannot.
I see.
Oh no, okay, so here we go. So that's the trick, is that we just need to get help from some dude.
He hates cats as much as we do. He was very gleeful about this.
He's like, we're gonna get this cat.
We're trying to catch a cat. You need help killing a cat? I'll help.
No, we want to catch the cat. You're gonna kill a cat? All right. I seem to remember that the first time I played this game, it took me like an hour to figure this out. Because like I didn't want to talk to the townspeople. I was just like trying to figure out a trick, and there was no trick. You just talk to a townsperson, and then you just do it. Down we go. The cat's in the corner of the room trembling.
Wait, why did this come up in equipment? Much Gracie's. I don't think he actually speaks Spanish.
These three kids in this game are just like a font of ridiculous dialogue. Alright, a crest cap. Wait, we can't use that. Here, have this one-of-a-kind item. It's an heirloom.
Wait, did she say one of a kind and then immediately tell you she has another?
But yes.
Whatever. It's like a shoulder dress.
It's a poncho.
Poncho means shoulder dress. That's the literal translation.
Is it?
From Ethiopian, I'm sure.
Oh, maybe. You got a phone call. You're fired. I don't know, I can't read. Special squad that was just formed.
And who were you named after, Marina? My dad liked boats.
Oh, time for a flashback. Wait, why did they have us do a flashback of this when we could have just seen what happened in real time? And then gone forward to the... Oh, goodness.
They had gone to bed one night and everyone came back to the office and started working on the game again. And they went right into the next scene and someone was like, crap, we
forgot about the character development.
I'm just kidding. They had them people in those offices 24/7 working on this game.
This is Japan we're talking about.
Is it done yet? No, then you don't get to eat.
To be fair, he did almost get killed in the last mission. They almost left him for dead in the dungeon. And Ashley's dense enough that he's like, why did Marina not like the fact that I'm going on a dangerous mission? That's just bizarre. And then it's like, wait, what? Don't you know?
In reality, though, she's just like, You know, he's probably so dumb that he'll survive again. God, I wish he would just fight it.
And then those life insurance policies I took out on his head would pay off for me finally. And get the Order of Knighthood.
Do you think crap like this ever actually happened in medieval villages? Like, you know, just, here's our technology, we have, like, water in a well and horse carts. But, like, every time someone was leaving the town, they were like, oh, whoa, good luck, Sonny.
Possibly, I don't know.
Ashley's just like, who are you people?
Alright, so we gotta go to the Sword Cathedral at the foot of a mountain far to the northwest.
I'm fairly certain that it didn't work like that in medieval times.
No.
Fairly certain that they were like, yeah, there's this road, just follow this road.
Road?
Yeah. And dirt roads. I mean, you gotta remember, we're talking about a time before America existed. Nothing was happening in America until Christopher Columbus landed here.
That's mostly true.
No, it really is. There were a lot of guys in loincloths killing each other before then, but apart from that...
Alright, so... let's see, northwest. That'd be this way? Oh, and I need to still... No, I did that, but I need to do equip... that.
Good luck, Sonny. Don't get killed by level 2 monsters.
It's alright, I'm level 3.
Don't get killed by 6 level 2 monsters at once.
I'll try. Oh, there it is. I think.
Well, there's something.
That's it. So
I don't get the whole, I have to search for this thing. It's like, how would you not see that?
Well, they're trying to make it so that the world is more, you know, and like, in theory, it's, you know, there's more detail to the world than that, so you actually have to look for these little houses and stuff. Okay, so here's another point here. We'll see it in a second, I hope. The squad that Ashley's getting assigned to is the Agile Remote Mission Squad, or ARMS. And so that makes ARMS mean something completely different from the first game. They do this in every one of the games. So... in the first one, it was, what, Agile Remote Mission Squad, I think? Or no, in the first one, it was Ancient Relic Machines. So technically, only the ARM should have been capitalized, but now all 4 letters are part of the acronym.
Although it would be really funny if every single one of them was just a different translation of the same word from the Japanese game.
Yeah, it's all just translation errors.
The schlubbiest schlub knight in the entire cathedral is the first one to draw it, and he gets it.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious, but...
Like the most generic-looking knight. Like, he's got full body armor and a helmet. You don't even see his face. He just looks like he'd be standing outside at the gate.
So apparently this ceremony's been going on for 100 years or so, and no one's ever drawn the sword.
These people are insane. Alexander the Great shows up and he just throws a wadded ball of string at it and it comes out of the stone for some reason.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't get it. Some of you watching may be too old, maybe too young to remember storytelling in games.
It's a really good opening to the story, though.
It is. I love cutaway scenes that are just like picture, text, and leaves just a ton to the imagination. Just great music while you're reading and watching.
Nice art, too.
None of this everything has to be
pretty cool back in the day.
Back in the day.
Even I thought for a second it might come out.
And then they always messed with the player like that, too.
Yeah. Now, that was kind of a nice little turnaround. You kind of half expect Ashley to be the special guy, right? And then he's, like, not. And this game really started to play around with the the archetype of what a hero is and sacrifice and stuff like that, which was a fun little story element that they played around with a lot.
Bro, let's not stop talking. He's not interested. He's like, I'm eating this food.
It might be really good food.
Yeah, so what are we doing?
Well, we're streaming the food.
Oh, okay. Best fed squad in the entire kingdom.
Well, it's weird because they say there's no war going on, so what front line are they talking about?
I guess with the monsters? But I mean, where would monsters have a front line?
Right, that's the point.
One day we'll be like the UN.
Well, it kind of is that, right? It's like an international force that's designed to take care of urgent problems in any country. And that actually, I mean, we'll see as it goes along, but that actually becomes an issue in the story more than once.
It actually looks like they do about as much hard work at exactly that as the UN and NATO.
Well, I mean, so far, yeah.
Really, it's just dinners. That's all we do.
Banquet, dinner, banquet.
Send this one guy with blue hair out to do... Oh my god, they all have blue hair.
Almost.
These are all main characters. What's going on here? Like they're all paired off. This must be the front line.
Yeah, I guess it is now. A neat visual effect there.
Oh, is this, what I think it is?
Yeah.
Wow. Good thing that didn't happen to our character.
Yes.
Walk out the door.
Well, the NPCs don't have run frames.
No man left behind. What about the guys that got turned into slime creatures?
They're all dead.
Are they men anymore?
I guess not.
Zombie piccolos. Weren't we just talking about how all they do is banquets, and now at the first sign of monsters, they all just run? Battle musicals in this one.
Oh yeah, the whole soundtrack for this game is incredible. Like, I mean, Wild Arms 1 did the Western music thing really well, but this one does a lot of different stuff really well, including the Western stuff sometimes, when it's appropriate.
Obviously, it wasn't here with Swamp Thing.
So we basically have to fight our way out.
He's so distraught.
Well, he did get turned into a monster and is forced to kill his former teammates.
So this is actually the first Pokemon for the PlayStation.
Gotta catch them all.
Don't look at me. Maybe on Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween's the only day he changes back.
And then he's like, well, now I can't go back because I'll just look weird without a costume.
We leveled up, so now we can take him out in one hit.
Kinda looks like some kind of cyberpunk game once they're all monsters.
Yeah, it's just Shadowrun. Sure, let's read a book. Okay, we're not gonna do that for the rest of the event. We'll come back later.
I'm the door monster. I stand in front of the door.
And am immediately killed. It's kind of cool how they have, like, at least... It looks like he has 3 different, end of battle animations. I mean, for this one little thing where this character only shows up, right, like, once, assumedly.
Yeah.
It's like... They gave that model 3 ways to deal with a completed battle.
Well, he never quite makes it to acceptance. That's why he's only got 3.
Oh.
Not really.
About as important as it's gonna get, I guess.
But here, take this. Suffer with me.
I made a foolish promise to come home for dinner, but for me it is a promise I have to keep.
How noble?
So this was a really cool bait and switch, where, like, he tries to pull out the sword and can't, and then he gets turned into a monster, and then he can pull out the sword. And then this happens.
Hello there. I just walked in despite all the monsters.
Yeah, right?
Is that a metaphorical cross, or...?
Little of both.
Doesn't look like it. Did it, though?
I think so. I mean, it advanced the story.
Oh. Well, you always want that in a game.
I hope so.
Guys, we're caught in a loop again. I've been chasing this cat for 9 hours now.
So it looks like we've introduced some villains.
Are they the Ard and Liz of this game?
No. No, Liz and Ard are the Liz and Ard of this game.
Wait, were they in the first game? Did I just get them
No,
mixed
they're
up?
in this one.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll be getting Liz and Ard in,
You were exactly wrong.
they can be the Lizenard of this game until Lizenard show
Okay,
up.
that's fair.
Once Lizenard get here, they can be the scratch and grounder of this game.
Yeah, that's fair. Destroy what?
Still depressed, huh?
Yeah, you could call it that.
Just go back to bed. What's wrong with you? Falling down in the street like that.
I'm hungry.
Idiot. Oh, she's having a heart attack. There's always some, like, god of chaos operating in the background that sends you some idiot that just happens to stumble into your path in these games.
Well, this isn't even a really good way to deal with this. Like, take as much of our bread as you can carry. I mean, without refrigeration, that bread's gonna go bad before you can eat all of it.
Yeah, it's like, here, take one loaf. You probably won't even eat it all.
Maybe two.
Just give her the jelly rolls and get her out of here.
They do.
Actually, it's like...
They do a lot of different sprite animations for this game, which is pretty cool. Like here we have a sprite that is purely here just for Loka eating a jelly roll.
yeah, there were a lot more games that gave you, like, that did cool things like that back in the PlayStation 1 era.
I mean, now they're all, you know, 3D model animated, but I mean, a lot of games weren't making sprites like this back in the day. They didn't bother.
Well, no, there were, around this time, there were a handful that were... I mean, there weren't that many games that were making RPG. There weren't that many people making these kind of RPGs.
I mean, like, I'm thinking of all the different PlayStation RPGs, and I'm not coming up with any other ones that had this kind of detail.
The Suikoden one. Well, I guess the
Suikoden ones had almost no special animations for the sprites.
They did during certain sequences, so.
Not really.
They just didn't have as many as the Wild Arms games.
Well, no, but I mean, Wild Arms 1 didn't either, I guess is my point. Like Wild Arms 2 is kind of a weird gem. Like the Suikoden games had a couple of special sprites here and there, like Ted laying down, right? But usually, like, if something happened, it was just the characters running around in a circle and then hopping.
Which was in itself kind of fun.
Suikoden 2 was a little better at that. But, like, still, it was a lot of, like, one-shot only kind of stuff.
Yeah, so, Suikoden 2 had that brother and sister attack, which
well, those are in battles. There's been battle stuff for a long time, but like I'm just
that one particularly just because it had different animations.
Yeah, well that was special. I mean, Suikoden 2 is amazing in a lot of ways. It's probably this game and Suikoden 2 are probably my two favorite PlayStation RPGs.
Oh yeah, and I didn't even finish this one, and I didn't even play Suikoden 2 more than like the beginning. Well, Suikoden is still my favorite PlayStation RPG.
Suikoden 2 is better than Suikoden 1.
Yes, which is why I should play it.
You really should. Isn't it on PlayStation Network? Can't you just like...
I have it.
Okay.
I just haven't gone through it yet. I've had it for like 5 years now.
And you played it, what, once?
I played it for like 2 hours when I visited you in Texas, and you were like, here, play this game.
I see. So you're a monster, is what you're saying?
Yes, I am.
Alright, party member.
Would have been great if she just shows up and it's like, it's so obvious she's going to be a party member, but Ashley's just like pushing her out the door, like, give her the jelly rolls, let her go, I'm not dealing with this for 40 hours of gameplay.
Well, I mean, it's obvious that she's a party member because we already played as her in the last episode.
Correction, you did, and I wasn't there for that, and I don't remember anything about this game other than Liz and Ard and the attribute system.
I see.
And the fact that this game was just totally amazing. I mean, there are parts I remember, but I can't say them because some of them are spoilers, but...
Yeah.
Like, I didn't remember this cat chase. Didn't remember those kids.
Yeah. I like all the names of Loka's weapons. Like, her first one was the Mumbrella, and now she has the Flumrella. And it's just that over and over again, but it's excellent. Let's see. Is there anything else we need to do in this town as far as, like, building up arms or anything? I thought there was an arms shop in this. Am I missing it? Maybe it's right outside the bakery. Oh yeah, magic and arms.
I gotta say though, I mean, I played all the way through the first disc of Wild Arms 2. I still think I like the first Suikoden better than this game. Just a bit.
You know, you can be wrong. So, when they gave us the crest cap a little earlier, I didn't realize that it was a different thing from a crest. So crest caps are basically like usable items that you can store a spell in for a single use. So, obviously I'll pick the most important recovery spell and the low tier spells of Revive. And we can also upgrade arms. Oh, this was cool. So, you say you want to reload, but you don't need to reload. And he has this whole thing. It's like, bullets are made to be used. Blast away and come back to me when you run out. It's just funny that they went to the trouble of putting a whole, like, line in there. Okay, so Ashley does not get lock-on. So that means that we're probably going to give him a little bit of hit, in addition to some attack power for each of his weapons. Do a couple of levels to start, and I'll make him a little bit more accurate. We don't need to use any accuracy upgrades for Brad because he has lock on, and we'll just use that. Okay. And here's where we need to head to is to the Valeria Chateau at the great big thing at the top of the cliff. So basically, we just need to wander around until we find a cliff. Wait. There it is.
Ah, the shattered polygon effect. I mean, what are these things? Who would ever go outside if these things existed?
Yeah, I know, right? But these are really common enemies, and, like, the balloons were in Wild Arms 1.
I'm just saying. It's like, if you
no.
lived in a world with floating balloon heads that were on fire, that just hovered above the ground and wandered around outside everywhere, like, when would anyone ever get anything done? Humanity would have died out long ago.
Well, I mean, fortunately, they're pretty easy to kill.
I don't think it matters. I think, like, the first humans that ever saw them would just be like,
Nope,
no,
I'm out.
Like, bears, okay, fine, but...
I can deal with bears, but this is just a bridge too far. Who are you? Get out.
He better be. If someone is dense enough to ask you that, why wouldn't you just say yes?
Well, Aloka has an invitation letter.
I don't know, I'd hold out.
Yeah.
I'd be like, of course.
So we're just gonna stand here for a while.
He's right outside the door, just like standing there waiting to see how long you'll... Hey Valerie, what's up? It's Valeria.
My name is
Like
Irving.
Valeria.
Irving Vold Valeria. We're standing. What? Please, don't get up.
Gaze upon my riches in despair. Observe this plank wood table and these bamboo cupboards.
Yes.
For Irving was lord of all that he surveyed.
And all he surveyed was the inside of this room.
A table with a tablecloth that definitely didn't fit.
It's like a big doily.
Oh, he has that one plant too. The picture of something. The cliff that they're on, I guess.
Yeah, it's a picture of the... It's a picture of the house.
It's more like a picture of the cliff and the house happens to be there.
Well, it's just cropped out right now. No, it doesn't matter who it is.
Did anyone suggest that you take her place? No, I took that on myself. Oh, so you want to be like your sister. Useless, because she didn't show up.
Injured by a magic experiment. And currently of uncertain fate. Yeah, and Irving's just like, yeah, you'll be fine. It doesn't really matter.
She aspires to be a bumbling dodderhead.
Yeah, she's most of the way there.
Someday I'll be just like my sister. In traction. Throws a mug at her.
Here's your first mission of arms. Oh wait, no, never mind. Just kick around for a while. I gotta go. Wait, what? Oh, your first mission is drum roll. I gotta go. Did that conversation make sense to you?
No, it really didn't. They didn't even show them to a room. Are they just supposed to, like, sleep on that table?
I guess we got free reign of the mansion. So... Okay.
So this castle, kind of a dump.
It's a mansion.
Mansion, castle, whatever. Oh wait, they have a full medieval library. Books written by a bunch of pretentious monks.
Well, so we can see here that the books that Irving has are all about, like, world unity and stuff. We've got the Filgaia Summit, a conference of the nation's highest-ranking leaders every 2 years, and also during a crisis.
Could be useful information.
Yeah, it's good backstory. It's locked. You can't read it.
It's a book. Got a mage with you. Have her magic it open.
Let's
She's
not
like
go crazy.
Crying at the
clasp, like, yeah, like.
Trying these random spells, nothing's working. She just keeps trying to rip it open. She's still out there biting at the binding with her teeth.
I guess second floor.
Now this is where the budget for this mansion went.
Very large elevator.
Self-operating elevator.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the people that made this game have probably never heard of an elevator operator. Like, that would be just like, wait, we need another person to do that? Oh, here we've got the medical team, Linda and Momo. They're both a little off.
I guess that's a nice way to put it. So you two related or something? Oh yeah. All right. So why is
I
one
mean,
of you...
no.
then Linda's like, wait. One of them isn't sure, and one of them thought they weren't.
Oh, and we can also equip Loka with Sherdark. Oh, and it just so happens that Sherdark is, well set up for someone like Loka to increase her sorcery. That was all she needed. Now she's as good as her sister.
So we can expect her to deface herself at any time.
I guess they're gonna give us multiple ones. So Morgalt is attack-based. I'm more of a defensive player anyway. To be honest, the bonuses aren't really that large, so it's like whatever. And I guess we'll call it a day.
Yeah, we did a lot of turning into demons and meeting Irvings today.
Yeah, well, we'll get more details on Arm's mission, Arm's first mission in the next episode.
Yeah, when Irving feels like it.
Yeah, when Irving feels like it.
All right, until next time then.
Yep, and now we get the outro.
Oh yeah. I want to blare that song from my car radio every time I leave work.
The vocal version's really good too, but we'll show that another time. All right, I guess we'll call it a day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.